selected to tell this story because it is sad, very, very sad. And I was like, how will I make that funny? But as a writer, I know you take what you can get, so I kept writing. Because something strange happened to me last summer. My daughter turned 6, which is the same age that I was when my own mother died. Now, there are 2 constants in my life that happen when people find out that my mother died when I was 6. The first thing is, I have to comfort them. So I was like, I'm so sorry. I know that that is very sad, but it happened a long time ago. I'm okay. Are you okay? And I made this discovery when I was walking with her in a graveyard on the day that I decided to tell her that my mother had died. And I waited until she was 6 because I didn't want her to be introduced to the idea of mothers dying at such a young age. Even though in retrospect, she'd already been bombarded with the ideas of mothers dying in every single Disney film that she has ever seen. So, we are walking in a graveyard, and we start talking about death. Mommy, I know how they bury people. Oh, how's that, sweetie? Well, they take all their bones out of their body and they put them in the ground. Oh, well, I can see why you would think that, but actually, we put the whole person in the ground and then the flesh slowly rots off and then eventually the bones disintegrate. Oh, Mommy, that's awful. I know. And for some reason, that seemed like the perfect segue. I was once single for 6 years because I could not sustain a relationship. I was sending out the wrong signals. The, you get the fuck away from me signals. I had to Google how to flirt. How to flirt. Eye contact. Flip your hair. Touch your lips. I learned that it can be helpful when you're attracted to somebody if you get them to touch you, which helped me come up with this killer line. Look how small my nail beds are. You laugh, but the first guy that I got to touch my hand 3 years later, he was my husband. And that is true. But you cannot Google how to handle the love of a child. They want all of you. And you gotta give it. You can't be a jerk. I was so worried about being a jerk to my daughter that I went into overdrive to make sure that I wasn't. Mommy, can I sit on your lap? Yes. Mommy, can I play with you? Yes. Can I press my face right up against your face? Yes. Can I see your vagina? Now I feel like I need to add some context as to why she asked to see my vagina. We were toilet training in my house, and it wasn't going very well, so I bought a book, like with pictures and stuff. And when we got to the page where it talked about peeing, it said, you pee-pee from your wee-wee. And I just couldn't do it. I could not say wee-wee. Somewhere from deep inside me, I just knew that is where shame begins. So I said, you pee-pee from your vagina. Now I have since learned, not entirely accurate. But no, I was in the right region when I said, you pee-pee from your vagina. Do you have a vagina, Mommy? Yes, I do. Can I see your vagina? I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't want to show it. I didn't. The lighting was all wrong. Normally in my life, I get some warning if somebody's going to ask to see my vagina before the end of the day, so I can prepare for that. But I had no warning, so I was not prepared. And then I looked down at that little face who had no idea the turmoil that she had caused. And I showed her my vagina. And you know what she did? She said, "Oh, thank you, Mommy," and walked away. And she taught me a very important lesson that day. She taught me that my vagina, not that big a deal. And I think all women can learn from this. Our vaginas are not that big a deal. And I think the same could probably be said for penises. I've been thinking a lot about that moment lately, and this idea that if people love you enough, you can become anything. And I wonder if it's true. And I wonder if she is up in the sun. If she keeps loving me, that means I can become anything as well. And I hope so. And maybe I'll get to tell a story about it sometime. But Jesus, how will I make that funny?